Hey traders, Todd Gordon here with tradinganalysis.com. This is the free stock options video update. This will be for Thursday, March 5th. And today we put on a new position in gold. I'm going to show you the position. I'm also going to set it up in terms of intermarket analysis, which is what we often do. So the chart you're looking at here is gold on the left scale. But what happens here is this is inverted. Yes, my handwriting's bad, but it's not this bad. It's kind of hard to write with this tool. So what this means is gold, as the blue line's going up, gold's going from 1220, 1210, 1200, 1190, 1180. You compare that to the S&P on the right scale, and that is normal. So S&P over here, as market's going up, 2060, 2080, 2100, so on and so forth. So what you noticed here is while the S&P was selling off, notice that gold was not going in the direction you'd expect. These two are, with gold set up this way, inverted, they are trading in the same direction. So basically, gold normally trades inverse to the S&P. So by flipping it upside down, we can compare apples to apples. And what was interesting is while the S&P was selling off, gold was not going in the same direction. Specifically, we'd expect blue to go this way, which means from 1220 to 1230 to 1240, which means higher. It did not do that. Okay, what did gold do? It went higher on the chart, which means lower in price. So what that means from an intermarket point of view, as the stock market was selling off, gold was not rallying. Okay, gold, in fact, just hung around this 1200 level, and then as stocks kind of recovered at the close, gold went right down towards 1200. So let me flip this back on its head, uninvert it. Basically, we think gold is breaking down, okay? Stock stabilizing, gold breaking down. And why do we think stocks are stabilizing? Because the retracements, which are these two green levels here, held perfectly. The fib at 2090 held. We are net long with clients. We did hedge in this decline. We covered half the hedge today. We bought some in-the-money SPY puts just to hedge a long stock portfolio, but we held 2090, which is what we would expect. We think the lows are in, and we will begin moving higher. Based on the analysis we just talked about, it's got a very similar looking chart, just upside down, as you'd expect. We're looking at a beautiful rejection of resistance between 2020 and 2031. This is what we were expecting in wave 4. We think we are about to break through trendline support at about 1197, and then once we do that, we should be heading in 5 waves down towards our target zone around 1170. Okay, 1170 is the target. We did it in the GLD. We did a, what do we do? We put a put debit spread in the GLD, looking for the push down. All right. So guys, that's trade. We also have a webinar coming up here tomorrow. That's going to be Thursday night, 8 o'clock. It is based in Fib. Okay. Are you making these mistakes with Fibonacci? Okay. It's a 2-hour webinar, and we are going to show you the 3-step process for ideal trade entry and exit. We're going to show you exactly how to get in and out of the markets based on fibs. You're going to learn how to identify major, minor swing waves, and most importantly, the objective process of where to start and stop your tools, your fib tools. Biggest complaint I get is, you look at a chart and people are like, all right, might look like this. And people are like, all right, I know I got to use retracement levels, right? But where do I start and stop them? Okay, do I use this swing point? Do I use this swing point? Do I go up to here? Where do I start and stop the fib? Number one, that's the number one question. Okay, where? And then the number 2 biggest question I get is, which one? Okay, there's like a bunch of them, 38%, 50%, 618, which one? Okay, so we're going to answer both questions. Where do you start and stop fib, and which fib retracement do you use? So we're going to show you exactly how to do it, as well as set up a clear and concise trade plan using fib. All right, so be sure to sign up there, claim my spot now. I'll link you over to the video, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. Hope it helps. Good luck.